Today we are at the Frontline in Haacht, near the tank ditch. There are some displays here, but I'll show you around after this intro. Hope you enjoy the video. Right in front of us, you can already see the concrete wall of the anti-tank ditch. The Haacht anti-tank ditch was built in 1939 as part of the KW line, the main defense position stretching from Koningshoek to Waver, with an extension to Namur. It formed the backbone of the Belgian defense system during the 1930s. The KW line consisted of a continuous chain of combat bunkers, communication bunkers, and anti-tank ditches. Just a few meters from the anti-tank ditch, German reenactors have set up their camps, which we are now going to take a look at. We begin this tour with the two vehicles belonging to Die Glückhafte Division, with their BMW R71 motorcycle with sidecar and the Peugeot 202. This is followed by their camp display. And here we see the Wehrmeldeamt, a military registration office of Reenactment Group 277 Volksgrenadier Division. This office was a local administrative office in World War II Germany. Today, visitors could also sign up here to serve in the German Wehrmacht. In the background are their magnificent camouflaged Opel Blitz truck and, of course, their 20mm Flak gun. So we take a closer look at those in a moment. The first two motorcycles belong to the 352 Volksgrenadier Division Reenactment Group. And the DRK sidecar from Sanitätsabteilung 352 is also present. And it appears that the German doctor Oberleutnant Von Beckstein is visiting the feldlazarett today. And now let's have a closer look at the feldlazarett, so the field hospital of Sanitätsabteilung 352 and all of their medical displays. And as promised, we're taking a closer look at the 20mm Flak gun. The 20mm Flak was the most widely produced light anti-aircraft gun used by the Wehrmacht and Luftwaffe during World War II. Designed for a short-range air defense, these rapid-fire autocannons were also highly lethal against ground targets and light armored vehicles. And now we literally turn around to the Allied section. And immediately we spot these two Chevy C60 trucks. The World War II Chevrolet C60 is a prominent member of the Canadian military patron truck family. Designed to British Army specifications, these highly recognizable cab-over-engine vehicles were built in massive quantities by General Motors of Canada to supply Allied forces globally. And of course, the World War II US Jeeps cannot be left out. This GMC maintenance and mobile workshop truck, predominantly built on the famous 2.5-ton 6x6 GMC CCKW chassis, were vital frontline repair units. And on the right we see a Dodge WC 54 ambulance. With the banner 1-ton trailer on the left and the Bantam T-3 trailer on the right, we arrive at the extensive Dad's Army displays. In the foreground stands a World War II British Bren gun Mk1 on a tripod. And under the canopy, we're about to see a very extensive collection. I cannot list everything, as there is truly a vast amount on display. We start with the portable metal detector used by the US during World War II to detect anti-tank mines. In the next box is a display of different Allied radio communication equipment. On the left of it, we see on top a German panzerfaust, a single-shot anti-tank system, and below a US World War II Bazooka anti-tank rocket launcher. On the left here is the for sale crate, and next to it the crate containing medical supplies. And yes, there's even German equipment included. The crate at the far end contains items from the Belgian Resistance. And in the corner there is a printing press for leaflets. Here we see an overview of rifles used during World War II of Belgian, German, Russian and American origin. In the next row, we start with another medical crate. The next box contained different civilian gas masks from France, Belgium, Germany and the UK. The second box of gas masks were the military gas masks used by the Belgian Army during World War II. And the last box contains World War I gas masks from France and Germany. We are on our way to see a nice Dodge WC 54 ambulance. This heavy-duty 4x4 military truck was built for the demands of World War II. It was a standard ambulance of the American Army in World War II, but it served in a wide range of roles, including cargo transport, troop evacuation, command vehicles, and so on. As an ambulance, there was room for 4 lying or 7 sitting wounded. And the final World War II display features information about the large-scale airborne operation Market Garden, which took place between September 17th and 25th. Now we cross the anti-tank ditch and walk towards the lock bunker H4. But first, here is a nice overview of the World War II encampment. And this is the bunker H4, which was recently painted in its original 1939 camouflage colors. This bunker guarded the lock between the river Dyle and the anti-tank ditch. The bunker was packed with visitors all day long. So, as you can see, I cannot give you a clear view of the interior. So that's why I'm switching to a few photos made by a group member of us for a moment. Now let's move on to the World War I displays. This is a really nice replica of a Minerva armored car. The Minerva armored car was a military armored car developed by Minerva civilian automobiles in Belgium at the start of the First World War. The Minerva's use in combat in August 1914 made Belgium the first nation to employ armored cars in World War I. Though Italy had previously been first to use armored cars in the theater of conflict in 1911-1912 Italo-Turkish War. And here we come to the beautiful World War I displays of Die Piotten. They are a patriotic association that wants to introduce everyone to the Belgian Army of the First World War through living history. They let you discover the daily lives of soldiers and the equipment of yesteryear. With conviction and dedication, they strive to keep history alive, with reverence and respect for their ancestors, which you can definitely see in their beautiful displays. And there was even a little military fair. During the day, I heard a familiar sound, so I grabbed my GoPro just in case, and sure enough, a Kubelwagen drove onto the side. I have a soft spot for Kubels, so I'm going to show you some more footage. I just can't help myself. This was a nice event, and I'm glad it was again on this site, near the anti-tank ditch. I hope you also enjoyed this video, and if you do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss my following videos. Thanks for watching. Bis nächstes Mal. Tschüss. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and hit the bell button.